If you are looking for ways to improve the value of your home that will give you the biggest return when selling, but you're still on a bit of a budget, our first guest is here to help. We're fixing her microphone for her right now, so she will be ready for this in just a moment. We welcome back realtor and home design expert Tegan Enloe. Great to see you.
Good to see you too.
And I hear you loud and clear.
Oh, perfect.
Live television. We're getting it all done.
Yes.
So you have great ideas, budget conscious. You don't have to spend thousands upon thousands of dollars to get these simple things done.
Yes, exactly. I think a lot of times when people are ready to list their home, they in their mind have like their to-do list that they never got to, and now it's like, I gotta finish it. And I feel like half the time I end up talking people out of items on those lists.
Sure.
I'm like, that's not worth the money, that's not worth your time, let's focus on these. These are gonna get you a better return for your investment.
And this is good maintenance that we can do even before you're thinking of selling that will still get you that return in the long run, beginning with landscaping.
Yes, okay, so landscaping probably has the highest return on things you can put money into when you're getting ready to list. And what I love about it is it doesn't have to be really expensive, especially if you do it yourself. You don't have to go in and put, you know, like rows and rows of flowers or like, you know, big trees or things like that. A lot of times the best return that you get is just having clean lines and differentiating spaces, right? So, you know, making sure there's a clean edge by your driveway. If you do have garden beds, making sure that there's a clean edge between your lawn and there. Okay. Maybe putting some fresh mulch down.
Simple, almost like a blank canvas where a buyer could see, if I wanted to, I could make changes, and you have a lot of space to show. That's probably the biggest thing.
Yeah, and I think also you don't want them to look at it and go, oh, when I move in, I'm going to need to pull all these weeds, redo the lawn, you know, et cetera, et cetera. If it just feels like clean and ready to go, it feels less overwhelming.
And I think we have some examples where we can actually visually see more of the before and after and what the payoff is. So this would be the before of, you need to get those clean lines to really upgrade. There we go. So that would be the after picture there.
Exactly.
It makes such a big difference.
It really does, especially from a curb appeal standpoint. And you know, you only get one chance to make a first impression, and you know, usually on a listing, the first picture is of the front of the home.
That's true. Okay, let's talk about curtains.
Yes. All right.
Easy.
Yes, and not super expensive. I mean, you can get a pair of curtains, you know, for like 30 bucks for a window. That is probably one of the #1 things I go in and I either replace or add. A lot of times people will have like the blinds that go up and down in the window, but they haven't put the actual like fabric curtains up.
Right. Okay. So here would be a before where we're lacking that in the space.
Yep. So what I did here is I put the curtains up. I went all the way like as high as I could to the ceiling line.
I see. Yeah.
Yeah, because that is going to make the window feel bigger, the ceilings feel higher. So I usually go as high as I can, and then I actually hung the curtains further past the edge of the window.
Oh, wow.
So they don't block any of the window, and it makes the window feel and look bigger.
Cool. And you get all that visual effect of the color and the beautiful curtains there. Okay, let's talk about paint. Also easy, you just have to kind of plan for it.
Yep. I would say, well, so one thing I learned this year, well, in the last couple of years, I guess, is that paint has like a lifespan to it. So if you painted your house like 10 years ago, 20 years ago, even if you still really like the color, if you go and look at it closely, you'll probably notice it's a little like splotchy in spots or damaged, and people will notice that when they're going through. So having it be fresh is really good. The other thing is that if you're worried that your house either feels maybe dated, maybe it's like a 10, 20, 30, 50-year older house. All
the trends that we went along with that at that time.
Yes. I mean, when I first bought a home, it was like, what color am I doing in each room? And that now will make it feel very dated. You want, you know, something cohesive throughout like the main level at least, so that, you know, all the rooms kind of flow. Generally speaking, doing one color is the best that you can do, and like a really light, bright color like a white. The #1 complaint that I hear from buyers when they're looking at homes to buy is either, well, the #1 complaint is it's too dark in here. And you would not believe the impact that you can get by just painting the rooms white. It instantly feels so much brighter. The other one is, oh, it's going to be so much work to paint all of these colors that I don't like.
Yes.
So even ones that are buyers that have like paint colors in mind that they want to put when they move in, like I just had someone close that they had picked out all their colors. They wanted to do kind of more of a moody, darker rooms. They still really loved that the house they bought was all white.
Okay.
Because it's a blank canvas.
And they could kind of visualize their own space there. Okay, let's talk about staging. You don't have to hire a company necessarily. You can do some things on your own that will make the house better for the seller.
Yeah, so with staging, there's a couple things that I'm looking at. If you were to come into my home, right, I have furniture in all the spots. I have like art everywhere. I've got kids' toys and art supplies. And when you're selling your house, you don't want it to feel cluttered. You don't want the furniture to feel like it's too big for the room.
Okay.
So a lot of what I'll find is, and I'm guilty, I have a big sectional in my house, right? It fits a lot of people. If I were selling my house, I would probably swap that for a couch and some chairs.
Yeah.
So making sure the furniture's the right size for the room. And it's better to have it either like have staging in there, maybe move some of your pieces around and show how the space can be used than to just have it empty. Because if someone walks into a room and it's just, you know, a space, right? And they're trying to think about where would I put all my things, how would this work? Then they're not focused on how would I like the location of this house and the features and the size. They're hung up on could they fit their couch. Whereas if they walk in and there's furniture and it shows, you know, put the coffee table here, put the couch here.
There you go.
Then they just move right on to making it their own space when they get there.
Your imagination can take the next step automatically. Let's talk about floors. Makes a big impact.
It does, and it doesn't have to be super expensive. A lot of times we'll replace carpet, and it's pretty minimal cost compared to other things that people will say, like, this is like a remodel, you know, oh, should I remodel the bathroom before I list? No, but let's swap out your carpet. It's much cheaper. It's going to look better. A lot of houses I go into will have multiple floor types. So, you know, they'll have wood through the entryway and into the kitchen, and then there'll be carpet in the living room and linoleum in the laundry room. And that definitely makes the place feel smaller because it bisects the rooms. And having one consistent flooring throughout goes such a long ways. And I know it. But every time I do like a before and after with it, I'm still just like, wow, the difference that made was huge.
For sure. I'm ready. I'm going through that right now in my own house, and I'm excited for the after.
Yeah, it's not a fun process, moving all your stuff around.
But it's worth it.
It's so worth it, and it's going to look amazing when it's done.
Yeah. Hey, thank you so much. It was great to see you.
Thank you so much for having me.
Of course. We will have these tips and more information about Tegan on our website at katu.com.